Good afternoon. It is September the 6th, 2025, coming to you once again from Skagway, Alaska. And a couple of weeks ago, I was here and all of these salmon were spawning and going upstream to die. And I didn't really understand that at the time, but now you can see there are hundreds and hundreds of dead salmon. Look at this pile right here. These are dead salmon. Right here. Some of them look like rocks, but they're dead salmon. Look right here. They just go up. Here's one right there. And then what's funny is, so you have some laying here dead. Every place you turn is dead. There's some more right up here that are laying in there dead. But then you have some that are still alive, trying to get upstream. Look at them. Look right there. See them kicking? There's some salmon right there trying to get upstream. There he goes. There's that guy right there. There's another guy right there. See if he has the energy to get upstream. This is the end of their life. The water current is extremely rapid today. And it keeps pushing the ones that are trying to swim to the top, but there you go, there's two more. And then there's some right here. Let me get a better view of that. And then what? There you go. There goes one right there. There goes two. Right there. And there's another one. And what you see sometimes is the black crows. These black crows right there in... There you go. He just jumped off. I just saw him a minute ago picking at one of these fish. And here comes one down right here, up close and personal. And he doesn't want to end up like his buddies right over here. So that's a cool death. There's another one right in front of me. Died. Let's go up here a little bit further. Let's see. Oh, okay, there's one right here. Here's one right here trying to make it upstream. He doesn't have a whole lot of energy left, so let's see. Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of energy. There's one. He keeps trying to get upstream. And there goes the black crow. And there's a whole slew of them on the other side of the creek bed. See them right there? There's an active one. See him splashing. There goes. There's one. There's a bigger one following. There goes splashing again. It's like they have jet propulsion, some of them. Some of them are just resting, like these two right over here are resting. But these guys are still fighting. They're fighting to get upstream. So, okay, those guys, they got a little energy back. They're gonna maybe jet here in a second. Let's see. So here's like a graveyard for them. Here's some just laying there. Dead. Dead. Everywhere you look is dead salmon. I'm going to go across the street. Look, this one here, he's trying to get upstream right here. Look at him. He's further upstream. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's the time before they die you can eat them. But they're probably pretty dang easy to catch if you were just there standing in the stream. You could pick them off like fish in a barrel. But dying fish in a stream. Look at this one. This got wrapped around. Look at him. He got wrapped around. So anyhow, look at these guys. They all decided to live to stay together. This guy here, I'm not sure he's alive. He's kicking. Oh no, he's dead. He's still dead. Give us the ghost, huh? Yeah, they are. So, yeah, you can see all these dead ones right here in the leaves. Look at them. Yeah, that's a harder trek right now to make. Let's go on this other side here. Let's see, right here. And right here, this is where if they, you can see all the dead salmon right there. That's all dead salmon. See them all there. And here, they're still fighting. They're fighting till the end. There's about a dozen of them. So, here's the Skagway train, by the way. We'll get 2 in 1 here. The Skagway train. There's Lake Chilcote. There's Lake Goat. And the sign says, make sure, railroad crossing, stop, look, listen, and live. So, yeah, there's a lot of different train signs, so I'm sure that we're going to get those train signs picture of. So, that's what I'm going to do, get it. So we have all kinds. Lake Bear Loon. Lake Partridge. Lake Cougar. There's Lake Octopus coming in right there. So here in Skagway, Lake Tin Cup. It is September the 6th. Lake Spirit. And there's White Pass. There is the caboose. There we go. There we go. It can go either way. It goes up and back the same way. So anyhow, that's the story. Walking down in downtown Skagway. So till then, subscribe to my channel. You all have a really good day.